Look, we've all been there, right? You're sitting in this high-stakes meeting, just frantically typing away, trying to capture every single word. You really want to engage, maybe make eye contact, but you know that if you look away for even a second, you're going to miss a critical detail. It's incredibly frustrating. And honestly, let's not even talk about the hours wasted afterward. Manually playing back some fuzzy audio recording, trying to figure out if your boss said hire or fire, it is just a massive drain on your time and, frankly, your focus.
Okay, let's dive into this explainer. Today, we're looking at a piece of technology that's designed to completely eliminate that exact frustration. We are unpacking the iflytek AI Recorder S6. Now, this isn't just your standard audio capture device. It's a highly intelligent hardware tool designed specifically for professionals who really need to manage information efficiently. We're going to look at the data, the specs, and the features drawn straight from the source material to see exactly how this device could, totally transform your daily workflow. So here's our quick roadmap for today. 1. Beyond traditional voice recording. 2. Unmatched range and AI power. 3. Secure and offline capabilities. 4. Syncing your daily workflow. And 5. The ultimate professional upgrade.
All right, starting right off with Section 1, Beyond Traditional Voice Recording. The sheer contrast here is pretty staggering. For decades, a traditional voice recorder did exactly one thing, right? It captured audio. You hit record, you hit stop, and you ended up with an MP3 file that you still had to process manually. But when we look at the iflytek S6, we're looking at a true AI recorder. The source material highlights that it doesn't just listen, it actually processes. We're talking real-time transcription, meaning the words just appear as text right as people speak. It generates AI summaries, so you get the key points without rereading pages of text. And it even handles simultaneous interpretation. It literally takes all that heavy lifting of processing information completely off your plate. Actually, I absolutely love this direct quote from the device's documentation because it perfectly hits the nail on the head. Beyond recording into intelligence. This isn't just about saving an audio file anymore. It's about amplifying your work efficiency without limits. By turning the spoken word directly into actionable, summarized intelligence, you're fundamentally changing how you participate in meetings and learning scenarios. You are finally free to just think, to analyze, and to strategize right in the moment. Okay, let's move to part 2 and see how this builds unmatched range and AI power. Because let's be real, brilliant software is completely useless if the physical hardware can't capture the audio clearly in the first place. Now, this number is staggering, 20. As in a 20-meter pickup range. The source notes that this is actually the world's first voice recorder to feature a pickup range of this distance. Just picture a massive corporate conference room, a sprawling boardroom, or even a huge university lecture hall. You don't need to awkwardly place this device right in the dead center of the table or, scramble for a seat in the front row. It is designed to capture crystal clear HD audio from all the way across the room. It ensures that even the quietest voices at the very far end of the table are accurately recorded and transcribed. Crazy, right? And pairing with that immense range is this number, 16 hours. That is the continuous battery life. For a professional on the move, this is a huge stress reliever. Think about a crazy long business travel day, a multi-day conference, or just back-to-back interviews where you're constantly jumping from one location to the next. You don't have to worry about the device dying mid-sentence. You just have full-day, solid reliability. Just to quickly round out the hardware specs here, we've got 64 gigabytes of massive storage for those 16-hour recording sessions, a modern USB-C interface for fast charging, and at a mere 200 grams, it's literally lighter than your morning cup of coffee. It's built to be your lightweight, robust daily driver, for sure. Moving on to Section 3, Secure and Offline Capabilities. Because as any professional knows, all that AI power means absolutely nothing if your sensitive data is vulnerable. So the source material points out that this device features hardware-level encryption. What does that actually mean? Well, it means the security isn't just some easily hackable software password. It's built right into the physical components of the device to protect that 64 gigabytes of local storage. If you're recording a highly confidential merger discussion or a sensitive HR meeting, you have absolute peace of mind knowing that those files are locked down tight at the hardware level. And because of that strict security, the documentation maps the S6 directly to these specific professional environments. If you're in a legal practice dealing with client confidentiality, or a healthcare setting bound by strict privacy regulations, or really any corporate environment managing trade secrets, this device is built for you. And for business travel, it ensures that your data remains yours, even when you're passing through unsecure networks or foreign jurisdictions.
And this brilliantly illustrates one of my absolute favorite features of the S6. You can record, review, and manage your files directly on its built-in touchscreen, completely without Wi-Fi. It is an offline powerhouse. You aren't forced to connect to an app on your phone, you don't need to log into some cloud service just to see your transcript, and you don't even need an internet connection to make it work. If you're doing on-site work in a remote location, or you're in a highly secure building where phones just aren't allowed, you still have instant control and offline access to all your notes and transcriptions right there in the palm of your hand.
Okay, section 4, syncing your daily workflow. So how does this actually fit into your multi-device life when you finally get back to the office?
The workflow is just brilliantly flexible. Step 1, you record offline, entirely on the go, leveraging that massive 20-meter range and 16-hour battery. Step 2, you review those key moments instantly right on the device's touchscreen. But Step 3? Step 3 is where the magic happens for collaboration. The S6 supports seamless file transfer across your phone, your tablet, and your computer. Once you're ready, you just push those recordings and those incredibly accurate transcripts into your broader digital ecosystem. It makes remote collaboration, sharing notes with your team, or just dropping text into a final report totally effortless.
Now, I really want to highlight this very specific detail from the source material. The S6 includes a 5-year Pro membership. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, it means you aren't just buying a piece of hardware. You are securing long-term, uninterrupted access to their premium AI interpretation, transcription, and summarization tools. It completely protects your investment and ensures that the intelligence part of this AI recorder is fueled up and ready to go for half a decade without you constantly worrying about, immediate recurring subscription fees just to unlock the core features.
Finally, Section 5, the ultimate professional upgrade. Let's synthesize everything we've covered to really understand this professional power. So the crucial point is this. The iflytek AI Recorder S6 completely redefines the way we take notes. You're getting real-time transcription and AI summaries that literally do the thinking for you. You have a 20-meter pickup range that captures every single voice in the room. You've got the total freedom of offline operation with a built-in screen. You have the absolute peace of mind of hardware-level encryption. And finally, you have a flexible multi-device sync workflow. It's a comprehensive system designed to capture, secure, and process information so you just don't have to.
I want to leave you with this question to really think about. When you add up all the hours spent furiously typing in meetings, all that time spent reviewing muddy audio, and all the effort spent writing up summaries, how much time could intelligent transcription actually save you every single week? Just imagine what you could do with those extra hours. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope it gave you a clear picture of how AI is fundamentally transforming the way we work and learn.